And they're off. Good attack, that smooth attack on the far outside to gain ground and take the initiative from Highly Perfect in the mix. There's Wildwood Reuben, who gains up in the top trio and pokes a nose out onto the lead. So in the opening furlong, it's Wildwood Reuben, it's smooth attack, neck and neck. Ooh, really ranked there. Giving the jockey a hard time is Highly Perfect, who backed out just a smidge. On that one's far outside, gaining up ever so slightly, is On the Money Red, moving up to third. It's Highly Perfect fourth, and last is 8 May by about 5 lengths to the bad. 23 seconds flat. Around the turn they go. It's Wildwood Reuben. J4 Simpson out to a length now over smooth attack, who's retreating just a bit. On the Money Red is on the muscle on the far outside. Nothing yet for neither Highly Perfect nor 8 May, who's moving up though. 46 2/5 of a second. Deep stretch they go. It is Wildwood Reuben to show the way by 4.5. Keen to go on is On the Money Red, who's finishing up with Highly Perfect. But in deep stretch, it's Wildwood Reuben. Odds on at 1-2. Will score in a handsome Illinois bred opener. A good second for Highly Perfect after getting a heck of a trip. On the Money Red, smooth attack, and they're off. Dawdling beginnings on the 2 inside runners. Wyatt Skates and Thacker from out the back. From the outside, West Coast Chrome gains up and has the initiative from Uncle OG, who's a flowing second on the outside of the early leader. Way out is the debuting Celia Circle in third. Wyatt Skates is involved after a dawdling start and is hustled up by the rider. Outside of that one comes Noble Creeker, and out the back is Thacker from. Maybe another third in the offing, 23 3/5 of a second. So they're not going any land speed records out there. Around the turn, West Coast Chrome and Elizabeth Thurman by a length over Uncle OG second. Third is Celia's Circle. A retreating Wyatt Skates is passed on the outer by Noble Creeker, who's involved in trying to get up. Also is Thacker from between rivals. They head to the quarter-mile mark to go, and it's all West Coast Chrome on the lead by 2 over Uncle OG. Trying to gain ground from the middle of the track is Thacker from. In third, it's West Coast Chrome and Elizabeth Thurman. How about it, Mama? Out to a 4-length lead, and she'll win aboard the Son of California Chrome at FanDuel. Thacker from is going to run third again, right behind Uncle OG, and then it was Noble Creeker to complete this superfecta. And they're off. Tough beginning for Beirut Beauty. Out very well, your race time favorite Alma Forte to a half a length, and Templuna. These two throw it down early. Splitting is Louis P. Louis P is interested tonight. That may not bode well for the rest. Templuna just ahead, better than Louis P second. Outside third, Alma Forte. And then poking up on the far outside of the track is Super Tricks, who's gaining ever so slightly. Backwards we go is Alia in fifth. And Super Tricks is out the back, and Beirut Beauty is circumventing the field from fifth to first. Dropping out is Louis P. In the mix is your favorite Alma Forte in second alongside Templuna. But it's Beirut Beauty and Juan Molina on the board at 4-1, running a bit headstrong and wider around the turn. Still, Beirut Beauty shifting out. Alma Forte is clear sailing. Alia is gaining ever so slightly on the grandstand side, and Alia could go by them all. Templuna takes the lead. Alma Forte second. Stubborn foe. Beirut Beauty is trying to gain, but it's Alma Forte to score. Alma Forte wins at even money. Then it's a three-way photo. Templuna got second away from Beirut Beauty. And they're off. Sprinting beginning for Torin from the outside stall with Mind Your Own Biz. Up there in second, close up is Tisrick. In third, they're firing it out. 3 abreast early in the opening furlong. Little Mighty Man has a great box seat, but wider in fourth and is threatening to go right on around. Next comes City Position, who backs out. Passed is that one by Super Silver, who's now moving up into fifth. The sextet rolls down the backstretch run. 22.99 seconds for Torin, who's out by a head. In the pink, Mind Your Own Biz in that firing line. That is 3 with Little Mighty Man. Now positioned to pounce. Under a drive is Tisrick, not tonight. About to be passed by Super Silver and still out the back City Position with a late run coming. They approach the 3/16 down the stretch. It is Torin ever since the gates have opened. Alvin Ortiz guiding this one to a length and a half. Mind Your Own Biz is set to pounce. Not tonight for Little Mighty Man. Threading through along the inside is City Position. Super Silver coming up as well. But deep stretch, it's Torin. It's Mind Your Own Biz. Torin beat Mind Your Own Biz. A photo for third and fourth between Tisrick. Winner of race number 3 was in the winner's circle briefly. Number 7, sorry about that. Winner of the 4th race, number 6, Torin. Jonathan Ritter is the owner. Alf Martinez, a training double. Alvin Ortiz with a riding double, 1-5 off odds. We're in an inquiry objection, obviously involving multiple horses there, as you see what the judges are looking at here. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please for interference down the backstretch in race number 4. We will have a change in the running order. As you see, the new winner, Mind Your Own Biz. For interference down the backstretch, number 6 has been disqualified for interfering the 2. So the judges will drop number 6, Torin, to second place. New running order 2, 6, 5, and 1. And they're off. Really quickly away. Applicant Sir Corey from the outside, and then rushing up is Evidence to secure a spot in the center. Here comes Scarlet City to make it 4 across. As stepping out of the early fray is Sir Corey back in 5th. 6th goes to Gemma Rain. 7th on the outside, moving on up, is Made to Fit. And last away is WW Russian Gold. 10 lengths would cover all 8. 27 3/5 of a second for your runaway leader, WW Trafalgar and Victor Santiago. Caught is that one by Evidence, who's sidling up on the outside. Here comes Sir Corey. Sir Corey dances around the field 4 deep from the inside fence. Scarlet City has to be content with traffic troubles, and far back Gemma Rain is gaining. Also out of last, Made to Fit. Next comes Applicant, and still out the back throughout has been WW Russian Gold. Throughout, a tenacious leader. WW Trafalgar hugs that fence and goes the closest way around. It's Scarlet City who's gaining up into second and might have the mindset. Here comes Scarlet City. Here's WW Trafalgar. Nothing between them. Late on the scene, Gemma Rain. WW Trafalgar. Gate to wire. Scarlet City. Then it was Gemma Rain. And they're off. Perfect Dispatch on the outside. Just a Wonder makes headway early, but none quicker out of the gate from Life of Saturdays, who pulls out to about a 1.5 length lead over a quickening Just a Wonder, who'll be back in second. Think Blue, used for speed, up into third. On the outside, moving on up from the outside stall is Julie Azon, prominently placed. The split coming from War Colors, and the back 2 are the late runners, A Rose for Lila and Go Matty Go, running as a team. They ran the first quarter mile in 22 3/5 of a second around. Past the 5/16 they go. It's Life of Saturdays. Alvin Ortiz and Just a Wonder, Victor Santiago. Here comes Think Blue with a change of tactics. The come from behinders are still running together. A Rose for Lila going to follow the path of Think Blue, who's gaining good ground. Anyone's race past the 330. On the lead throughout, Think Blue and Life of Saturdays. Here comes A Rose for Lila. A Rose for Lila has it out with Think Blue, who fights back. But it's A Rose for Lila and Go Matty Go. Go Matty Go just, oh man, that's close. A Rose for Lila, Go Matty Go, and a photo finish. 4, Go Maddie Go, 3-2, a rose for Lila. 9-2, the 4. Go Maddie Go wins it. Okay, we see the blinking lights. Unofficial winner, Go Maddie Go's number is blinking on the tote board. In the winner's circle right now, unofficial winner of race number 6, number 4, Go Maddie Go, and jockey Rainier Arienta, owned by the estate of Ken Hutchins, trained by Lori Plaster's 4-year-old daughter of New Year's Day out of Fast Maddie by Belong to Me, bred in Illinois by Ken Henry Hutchins. Still under inquiry and writer's objection. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, there has been a disqualification in the previous race for interference about the 16th pole or the 8th pole. The 4 was taken down for interfering with the original 4th place finisher, number 5, War Colors, and placed behind her. So the new winner will be a Rose for Lila. A Rose for Lila, running for Scott and Frank Racing LLC, trained by Eddie Essenprice, ridden to victory by Victor Balin. 5-year-old daughter, Majestic. And they're off. Tough start out the back are Allen, and has a friend, does Allen, and that of Lonesome Dream. Poking up through is Cindy's G-Man to wander on with that lead. Tis Approved is gunned up into second. Bernie Lomax is third. Fourth is Shanghai Point on hold. Right between is Girolamo Glory, flanked on the outer by. It looks like Swish-A-Wish is trying to gain up into it as well. Then further back we have Lonesome Dream, who has a big-time chance, but is stymied along the inside and going wrong there, almost getting stepped on, is Dust Dancer. Pretty much had to bow out of the race. Really another collision and maybe another board lighting. It's Cindy's G-Man and Tis Approved right together. Bernie Lomax a well-done third so far. Shanghai Point, that's flanked by Girolamo Glory, who has to go. Nothing left for Lonesome Dream on the outside. Cindy's G-Man is gaining between rivals, and trying to get up is Swish-A-Wish. Deep stretch, it's Tis Approved. Alvin Ortiz by a length. The oncoming Bernie Lomax skimming. Here's Shanghai Point to gain up on the inside. Shanghai Point, Tis Approved right together. Third was Bernie Lomax on the outside. Fourth, Girolamo Glory. We end in a photo finish.